Right, yo everyone, welcome to the video today. This was a video that I wasn't sure if I was going to make or not, but I feel like even though my community is small, they probably want an update. This is a sad day. We are no longer going for rank 35 Emz. Came so close, hit rank 34. But we are no longer going to be going for that, and I'll explain why. It'll probably just be good to look back at our games and analyze, and yeah. So, for those who don't know, I was pushing rank 35 Emz, and it was going really well. We started on Monday. I was in a team with Marin and Symmetric. If you don't know them, they're really good players, and although we didn't manage to get rank 35 Emz, I had a really fun time playing with them. And yeah, I'm gonna leave links to their socials down below in the comments, so make sure you check them out. But yeah, it started really well. Monday I had about 750 Emz, and we managed to push Emz all the way to 1k with pretty much no struggle. And then it came to day 2. Day 2 was also a really good day. I think we had one loss from 1k to 1.1k. The team comp we were playing is Jacky, Emz. And for those who don't know, they were all really strong before the buff. And the third day came, from what I remember, I think it was Shoulder Bash. And it wasn't a bad map, but one of my teammates just couldn't play very long that day. So we managed to go from about 1150 to about 1187. So even though we still got a few trophies, we were happy. And yeah, moving on to the fourth day, Thursday, the map was well cut. And we started off the day, we had a few losses, but we managed to push all the way up to 1208. We were doing so well, and this is where we should have left it. The update actually happened, and so to push from 1187 to 1208 was pretty good. Well cut, wasn't the best map, but it wasn't a bad map for sure. Managed to get 1208, pretty nice. For the balance changes, and I'll be talking about them in a bit more. They are one of the main reasons that we weren't able to get rank 35. And so we got to 1208, and then we tilted. We lost one game, and this is where we should have left it. If we lost one game, it would have been 1208 minus 12, what, 1196. And so that would have been fine. Pick up the third day, super motivated, and just focus as much as we can. But we decided, we went for the no tilt aspect, no breaks. We're just going to untilt. And we lost again, and we lost again, and we lost again. And it was not good. And I feel like once you start losing, your motivation just goes. Because losing one game from 1200 minus 12. And what is it? It's +3 to get them back. Or +4 if you're in the 1100 range. And what? That's about... Matchmaking is about a game every 10 minutes. So 3 games, half an hour to make up one loss. And in the 1200 range, it's probably about an hour to make up one loss. So when you lose one, you definitely just need to take a break, and that is definitely what we did wrong. But we went in today, Friday, started this morning, triple dribble with high hopes, and we won the first few, but then we did start tilting, and we've decided it's just not gonna happen with this comp. The nerfs to Jacky, and Emz, it's just not gonna happen. And although we haven't got this time, it's a tough one. I really wanted rank 35. It would have been my first one. I really wanted it to prove to myself and to prove to my community as well that we can do it. But although we don't get it this time, keep our head high and we go for it again another time. I'm going to spend the rest of the season pushing rank 30s hopefully. For those who don't know, I did buy an iPad Pro and I invested in it so I could really up my gameplay. And now is the chance for me to do it while we're in lockdown and summer break, and I have the time to really push trophies. So that is my aim, and that is what I'm going to be at. Either way, let me just quickly go over the balance changes. So, the balance changes that really costed us was the fact that all 3 of our brawlers got nerfed. If maybe Jacky, and Emz, I think if one of the brawlers, or maybe even 2 got nerfed, it would have been fine. And we might have just been able to keep our gameplay high and manage to pull through. But yeah, making it 1208 was still insane after nerfs to push them 50 trophies. I don't know how we managed that, looking back at it, but yeah. And yeah, these nerfs, I'm not gonna lie, Jacky, and Emz needed enough. It was just really bad timing on our part. When we went for the season, we was expecting the update on the Monday, not the Thursday, and I did have a hunch, the fact that the sneak peeks got released Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, that the update was going to be Thursday. Otherwise, they would have spread the updates out a bit more. Just the way it goes sometimes, just the way it goes. Jacky, decreased health from 5.2k to 5k. Decreased pneumatic booster speed from 30% to 20%. Increased pneumatic booster charges from 2 to 3. So, in terms of Jacky, the health one was pretty hard. Jacky just couldn't play as aggressive anymore. And with the pneumatic booster, 30% to 20%, it is definitely considerable. You could feel it. Jacky can no longer make them plays where Jacky could just charge in, get a kill, and we could just pass it up. And even if two of the other teammates were alive, I don't know whether it was just a placebo effect that we didn't make them plays, or it was the actual nerfs that hit hard. But yeah, Sprout, Overgrowth, now takes 5 seconds charge, but the increased explosion radius is always applied. Okay, so when it says increased explosion radius is always applied, I'm not 100% sure what it means, but from my knowledge, it's just Overgrowth. You're only going to get the increased explosion radius every 5 seconds on your next shot. Supercharging rate decreased from 4 to 5 hits. So when I first saw this, I wasn't that bad, because we got Sprout's supers like way more than we need, and in my opinion. But the fact that it's so much harder to hit shots paired with that extra 1 hit, you just didn't have the supers when we needed it. And obviously Sprout before could hit every shot, a squishy unit, we had no worries, and we're confident Sprout could take it out. But now Sprout's definitely gone from one of the lowest skill cap brawlers in the game to highest skill cap brawlers. You've got to really take your time and aim your shots and make sure you are focusing them squishy units with Sprout, or the higher health brawlers if they are low. But as Sprout, you really need to make sure you're taking out those Bs, those Ricos, those tank killers, stopping the Jacky from pushing. Emz, decreased health from 3.8k to 3.6k. So I was playing Emz. I definitely felt this a bit, but with Emz, you are keeping a distance a lot of the time, but it's when they pushed in and you would go down. I don't know what the micro interactions of this were, but yeah. Decreased friend zone pushback radius and distance. Increased friend zone charge from 2 to 3. So this is what I felt was quite harsh with Emz. This is what I felt really reduces Emz's survivability. So before, you could make aggressive plays with Emz, you could make defensive plays with this gadget. In terms of defensive, I could go up against a complete counter, a Jacky, or a Daryl, or a Mortis, and if they pushed me, I'll show you in the gameplay. What you do is you shoot a few shots passively, and if they decide to push, they're going to run in, they're going to take 3 shots, you're going to gadget, it's going to push them back into your ready shots, and you're probably going to shoot again. You're going to get like 5 hits from 1 shot. It's so insane, and that's how people just got melted with Emz. And with the decreased knockback radius, now you're only getting, what, I think like 2 shots as they run in, and knockback, you're going to get an extra hit maybe, and that is it. And the tank's just going to keep pushing the Emz. And the fact that we had a Sprout mid as well, like when they pushed in, the Mortis would work really well, and the Emz can't fend off the Mortis on the lane. This is why matchups are so important. And I feel like for a year I was playing this game, a year and a half, and I really never thought about matchups. I only thought about lanes and mids, but matchups are so important. If you want to see a video on matchups in the future, make sure you let me know down in the comments below, because I feel like it's a really important thing that I'm learning more and more, and I'd love to explain to you. And I'll probably explain in some other videos coming up. Alright, so these were the nerfs, and the fact that all 3 got nerfed was just not good for us, bad timing. And either way, I'm going to go into a game where we won, try and provide some tips and tricks, and go into a game where we lost and just show how the gadget nerfs really did impact the team, and hopefully analyze and show you my mistakes and what we could have done better. Alright, so I'm going to be showing you this game that we won. It was against Chaotic, Lowprats, and Eric GG. Eric GG does seem familiar. Yeah, really good player. So I'm glad we won that. And they were playing Gale, BB, Mr. P, which is quite a good comp, especially Gale after the buffs. I'm excited for this new meta, even though Sprout, Jacky and Emz got nerfed and we're not able to get this ranked 85. I'm excited that they're not going to be in the meta anymore, and there's just going to be different brawlers in the meta, like Gale. And Mr. P is really strong. Tara also. So it should be really interesting, but let's go into it. Alright, so straight up, the mid's going to be Mr. P. We know that. And in terms of lane, I probably want to take the BB because I counter tanks. And yeah, so we're gonna do that. I'm going to take this left lane. BB's going to be on this left. I'm just going to be chipping away. We're putting pressure here. Symmetric has managed to hit quite a few shots, even with the nerf. But playing really well. just finding the kills. So right now they're pushed back, and yeah, here I'm just gonna use chip shots. Getting that M sweet spot is so good. I do think about going for an aggressive play. It doesn't pay off. I do super that. I thought I would be out of range with BB. BB just clipped me, but we managed to keep the pressure up, and Marin gets a nice goal. So really well played. But yeah, I just don't with the Jacky see the pneumatic booster like doing the amount that it was before. It's really, I think it is Marin is using it to catch up with certain people, and it's definitely helping me out, but it just doesn't have that much effect. There I'd get a bad gadget, unfortunately, but we're just gonna keep chipping away, keep pushing up. Gale's really picking that well. I do manage to catch him off guard there and get a few good hits, and Emz does do good in that aspect. Against certain brawlers here, against tanks, you want to be using that super against tanks and just completely shutting them down and making them useless, because that is where Emz is going to strive now, especially. And here I just get a kill on the Mr. P. BB pushes in again. I'm going to just super again. I do get not bad, but we do get a kill on the BB. Gale's just going to jump. Marin does goes for a shot, but it's not able, and then Symmetric gets the block. So here we're looking really good. Obviously, like, Sprout's Super's still going to be useful. Sprout's still going to be good, in my opinion, but it's just not going to be as low skill cap. And if you play him right, he could work really well, but I think Eric just own goals there, like, doesn't want to waste time, knows they're getting spawn trapped, and there's not much they can do. And we managed to get a really good win there. So, let's go into the game where we lost. Alright, yo, this is going to be the game that I show you where we lose. -12 is so harsh. So harsh. But we're up against a B, Emz, and Cole, and Cole does really good against the M. So I do not want to be on the car lane, and I want to be playing the open. So with certain maps, you need to look at terrain. So with maps, for example, World Cup, you wanna be looking at where the match is gonna do well. Obviously, you're gonna have a mid, so Sprout's gonna play mid. But then you have the choice on lanes. So obviously we have an Emz and a Jacky, and obviously Jacky can use this side, push up here without taking much damage, and push right up to this wall and put pressure here so they're not able to stay here. So hopefully Sprout's able to get easier shots, and with Emz, if I take left, I have this open space to shoot into if they do get pressured, and I'm gonna I can fall back and just use this open space to passively hold control with Emz here and just stop them from pushing up. So that's the basis if they have two tanks. So I'm gonna take left, Marin's gonna take right with his Jacky. But obviously, with matchups, if a Mortis goes left, Jacky's going to take left, and I'm going to take right, because Em's just not going to do that well against Mortis, especially with the nerfs to his gadgets. And then there's map like Triple Dribble, where Jacky is just not going to do well at all in this open space, so you definitely want to be taking Emz here, even though if there's a B, I will struggle, so Sprout will need to be getting shots on. This is like in the game I'm going to show you. Sprout is going to be needing to take down that B, and I'm just going to need to be holding control basically and playing very passively until the Sprout gets the kill. And same with Jacky, and once that B goes down, Jacky is no longer going to have the worry of the tank counter, and is going to be able to push up, and I'm going to be able to push up, and hopefully we score. That's the strat basically. Alright then, so straight into this game. So as you can see, I'm going to be taking the open, Jacky's going to be taking the left. Cole counters Emz so well. So here I'm just playing passively, trying to keep the Emz from pushing up, as well as dodging B shots. So this is where Symmetric really needs to be focusing that B. But it's just, as you can see, like so much harder without the overgrowth. He is going to get a few nice shots here, doesn't manage to hit that. And we're just going to be struggling until the B gets down really. Like with this comp, it's so much more of a struggle with the nerfs. And it's definitely possible to win a lot of matchups, but it's just so much harder. And if you're not hitting the shots, it's just going to be a struggle. Here, they're holding really good control, and they're playing super passively. Cole's just watching. I know I'm not going to be able to push up with the Cole constantly shooting and the B also watching, so I actually decided to rotate, which I think was a good play on my part. Symmetric's just trying to get shots on, but once again, it's so much more of a struggle without the Sprout buff. And I think this was definitely a good play for me. I managed to kill the Cole and then catch the Emz off guard there. You can still use the pushback, but as you can see, just way less damage. And the Emz was already low, and it only just went down. There I catch the B off guard, and then here I'm going to get a kill on the Carl again. Once again, Emz's gadget still in a good place. You can counter Cole supers. Probably going to be hard to counter Frank supers just because of the range now. So Frank's probably going to get a super off before you're going to push in. Here's where I think I should have definitely healed up. I thought about trying to catch a B off guard and going aggressive. I do just go down, which is really unfortunate. No, still, if I didn't go down there, maybe we might have been in a better position. But yeah, just just so much harder for Marin to really make them aggressive plays now without the gadgets. I don't know if it was just a placebo effect and Marin just wasn't pushing in because of it, or yeah, but with the health nerf, it's just so much harder for Jacky to really push in and get that damage. So I feel like he had to play a bit more passive. Either way, just trying to hold control again, find the picks. With Emz, you can definitely get some nice peak shots and just block off whole areas. This is probably a bad super. Cole was already on me. Maybe try using the hype to heal. But yeah, take the B down. I'm pushing back out again. Cole's just going to counter me. Maybe it would have been a better play to go left. But then with the Emz, would have been all bunched up. So definitely, probably not. Symmetry blocks them off. 5 seconds. They're looking in a really good position. We're not looking so good. Marin probably should have just pushed out, I think, maybe there, but not really much. Tries to get a pull and the kill, and I'm just on the wrong side here. If I was on the right side, maybe might have had a clutch defense. But yeah, that is going to be the game. So as you can see, just a bit unfortunate with the timing of the update. Not going to be able to get this rank 35. When you're pushing rank 35 and you get them losses, it's so unmotivating. And even though we did stay in it, we woke up the next day and really tried to go for it again. We just decided it's not going to happen. Don't want to waste time on it if it's not happening. And I want to spend this season pushing more rank 30s and hopefully just, yeah, push this loss to the side. I really wanted it for the community, and I feel in some ways I've let myself down and the community and my community, but it's fine. I guess we're just going to push, get the rank 35 another season, and see how it goes. I still don't feel like I've hit my prime in Brawl Stars. That is why even though the game is definitely getting a bit stealth for me, people have asked me how does the game not get stealth for you, and that is one of the main reasons, because I don't feel like I've hit my prime, and I keep setting myself new challenges, and I feel like you've got to, otherwise just, you can play the game casually, it's completely fine, but otherwise it's just going to get a bit boring. And so either way, that is going to wrap up for this video. I hope you have enjoyed it and you've learned something new. Spent 5 days trying to really complete this push, but now I've got the rest of the season, a week and a half to 2 days to really try and make the most of it. And yeah, daily streams on Twitch, 4 PM for this season, only one stream. Also back to uploading daily on Instagram and Twitter. Links there, as you can see, my ads, links also in the description. Make sure you comment, subscribe, leave a like, and I'll catch you in the next one. Hey, peace.
Go ahead, jot that thing down to the floor. I've been on the road so long, forgot I had a home. I'm out in Miami, it's celebrity galore. I got what I need, but I always want more. Always going on, that's why they call me no ignoring. You could call me Norte. In a 911, pull off in a